Hey, what's up everybody? Brent from Brent Speed. Thanks for watching Brent Speed TV. Something a little different today. It's kind of like my mini review on the 2021 F-150. I have a King Ranch right here. We're gonna take a little spin. I'm gonna tell you why I like this truck. But it came in, we installed a BDS 6-inch lift. Doug, come down here, take a look. So the BDS 6-inch. Not only does it make the truck look awesome, and I will talk a little bit more about why I really like it, but of course it includes the Fox suspension by default. We did 20-inch wheels by Fuel. We have some Nitto 35-inch tires. This truck looks sick. Of course, it's a King Ranch, the 2021. The options on this thing are insane. So let's get inside and let's take a little ride. Okay, before we go on a spin, I want to tell you a couple cool features on this 2021 F-150. This truck is pretty ridiculous. You know, a lot of new trucks have a lot of cool features. This thing's pretty much loaded out. But we have, I mean, I can hit a button, tailgate lower, tailgate come up. Up here, you have this crazy screen. Look how big this screen is for an F-150. I have a 19 F-150. It's nothing like this. And look at that. What's behind me? You don't have to put in reverse to see. Just hit this button right here. This right here is your start-stop. So if you don't like the annoying, you're in drive, you're to stoplight, let's say, for a few seconds and the engine turns off, which you've got loud exhaust, I don't like. You can hit that and that will not happen. You know, it's how you turn your traction control off right here in your hazards. But it's all in all, I mean, this truck is just loaded out. Of course, heated cool seats, crazy stereo. All the awesome accessories like any truck should have. It's almost like driving a car. But what we're gonna go out here, it's 400 horsepower, 5-liter Coyote, direct injected, torque 410. So we're gonna go out and take a little spin right now. I think I'll look down at the dash, show how fast it accelerates. Let's go check this out. All right, something cool about the new F-150s before I go out and kick this thing down and see what it'll do is, you know, we have the 10-speed automatic transmission. A lot of people are skeptical on this in the beginning. I was too. I actually didn't think I liked them, but after driving my 19 F-150 with it, I think the transmission's awesome. It's very quick in the lower gears. You have killer overdrive. It does have a couple lower gears it'll skip if you're putting around town. So you might go from like 3rd to 5th, but that's cool. It gives you better gas mileage. It's a super sweet setup. Another thing about the suspension. So you have the BDS 6-inch lift. This is not a generic suspension system. This is probably one of the best you can get. With all the Fox accessories on that, this thing drives awesome. So when you buy one of these from the factory, and my 19 was like the same way when it was stock, I have the Fox on there. It has a little bit of roll. I mean, kind of feels like a truck. When you put the BDS on there, the truck feels so much more like firm driving down the road. Even when you turn, when you stop and you accelerate, it just feels like you have a lot better control over the road, which is one of the reasons I love it. Plus, you know, the BDS, they're out of Michigan. It's a killer company, awesome products, and of course they include all the Fox stuff in that as an option. But on the 6-inch, you get it by default, so we like that as well. I'm going to put a link in the description. So if you're wondering, like, what is this suspension I'm talking about, you can click on it. You can read a little bit more about it, as well as if you haven't, hey, please subscribe and notify us, stay up to date before I go out and hammer this thing. And then how do you get a quote on getting your truck built? Maybe you want some suspension. You can email quote@brentspeed.com or in our description. Click on that link. We can ship it right out to you. But I'm going to go out here and I'm going to hammer this thing down. It's naturally aspirated stock. No cold air intake. No tune. Which is what I would do next on a truck like this. If you have the money, Roush supercharger. That's what I have on mine. It'll more than likely be over 650 horsepower. That's what my 19 is. And it's night and day different over naturally aspirated. As well as I have the active exhaust on mine. So you can have it quiet like this, like while I'm driving. Or flip a switch, make it loud and tough. But I'm going to pull out right here. We're going to hammer down. Let's see what it does. You know, the acceleration from a dead stop, in my opinion, is pretty impressive. We're talking a heavy truck, big tires. It looks super cool. We have the 10-speed auto that really helps this thing accelerate at low RPM, like the lower gears. We still take advantage of having the good overdrive. You know, 400 horsepower, naturally aspirated. We're not talking an EcoBoost. We're talking 410 torque on this truck right here. So out of the box, I think a lot of people will be happy. There's a lot of options down the road if you want more power. And of course, I like superchargers, but something as simple as a cold air intake and tune would get you taken care of for maybe a little better throttle response, a little bit more power, torque, possibly some better gas mileage, but it's not going to be adding like 200 horsepower or anything like that, or a ton of torque like a supercharger will do. So I'm going to head back to the shop right now. We're going to take one more look at the truck. Hey, this is just a mini review. It's more about the performance, more about the lift kit. Tons of Ford dealerships do reviews on trucks they have on the lot. They go over every little option. Hey, they're good at that. I'm not. So maybe you can find some more reviews online to read about every little option these trucks have. But I give them a 2 thumbs up. Let's go back and take one more look. All right, that was a fun spin. Love this truck. Hey, this is a mini review. This is not a full review on this truck. Like I said, you can check out some Ford dealerships. Maybe if I find some other videos, I'll put links in the description to help you out. But I love the BDS 6-inch lift. This truck is awesome. Hey, it's a King Ranch. What's not to like about this? Doug, let's step back and take one more look. And hey, at the end of this video, I have some before and after pictures. So if you stick around for another minute, I'll show you what this truck looked like parked out front before and what it looks like now. You'll be able to see a little bit of a difference anyway. So I'm Brent from Brent Speed. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you have questions. 2021 F150 King Ranch, awesome truck. And like I said, leave that comment, check that description, email quote@brentspeed.com. Say, hey, what's it cost to get installed? Thanks for watching.